Welcome to your 30-minute full body workout. For today's strength training workout, all you will need are your resistance bands, a cushy surface, and a water bottle and a towel will also be handy. And I'm gonna tell you, you are gonna be amazed at how powerful and effective these little bands can be. And with that said, you are also going to be amazed at how powerful you feel by the end of this workout. And we're gonna get right into this workout, but before we do, I'm just gonna explain the bands so you have the right kind to use for this. So I am going to use the fabric closed loop bands. I know there's quite a few different styles out there. So you can use the rubber closed loop bands. You can use the open rubber resistance bands. You can even use the rubber resistance bands with the handles. The only bands that will not be ideal for this workout are going to be the mini loop bands or the booty bands that you may have seen. So we're gonna need the longer ones for most of these exercises today. And with that said, let's begin our warm up. And as we begin the warm up, I'm gonna explain how this workout is going to go. So let's just go ahead and start. We're just gonna start reaching overhead, warming up the muscles, tapping here. So we have a total of 4 circuits with 7 rounds. So the first 3 circuits, we're all gonna do those twice through, and then the last round is going to be all about the abs, and that's just going to be 1 time through, and that one is only gonna have 5 exercises, where the first 3 circuits are going to have 6 exercises. So we're gonna work 1 more here, and last one. Good. Now we're gonna go to a side to side lunge. So feet a little bit wider, stepping out, bringing it back in. We're gonna be working for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna follow that with 10 seconds of rest before we move on to that next exercise. Once we get through all 6 exercises, we are gonna have 30 seconds to recover before starting that next round. So things are gonna move quick. And again, take your time because it can take a few seconds to get yourself into place with the bands. 1 more on this side, finishing up on this side. Then we're gonna do choo-choo, and then we're gonna be ready to go. So bring your hands behind your head. We're gonna bring elbow to opposite knee here. So bringing it up, warming up the legs, the core, and breathe. Good. Keep your chest up. And then before we do begin, I will show you the first few exercises here for the first round. Last one here. Perfect. So grab your bands, whatever you feel comfortable with. The first exercise we're gonna do is a hammer curl. We're gonna bring it up. We're gonna squat it down into a front squat, bring it up, and then lower that hammer curl back down. So the band is gonna go underneath your feet, and then your palms are going to be facing you. I'm gonna start our timer, and then we're gonna get ready to go. So get the band set for you in that squat position. So toes straight in front of you here. Starting with the hammer curl, so palms facing you, curl it up, squat it down, bring it up. Curl, down, up, and going at your own pace here. So you don't have to keep pace with me. You can go faster, you can go slower, as long as you are keeping your form right on. Down and up. Good. Squeeze that bicep at the top, lower it down, press it back up, pressing through the heels, down. 1 more, and then we get 10 seconds. Good. Now we're just gonna go into a neutral grip curl. So those palms are gonna be facing out. We've gotta begin. Let's go. Keep those elbows pinned into your side. Keep that core engaged. And your chest up, slight bend in the knee. All the way down and all the way up. I love a resistance band. They just challenge you in that whole new way. You've got that resistance up and down, and you really feel it the whole way through. And there's no cheating with the resistance band. Last one. Now we're gonna go back into a front squat. So the front squat is when you have that resistance up in front of you, and then you squat down. So here we go. Down, press it up. Press through the heels, keep the weight in the heels. Sitting your bum back and pressing up. Turn to the side just a little bit so you can see. Don't let your knees come out over your toes. More than halfway. Down and up. Last one. Press it up. Good. 10 seconds. We're gonna go in 2. You're gonna have to hold down low for this. So holding down low, we're gonna do a Romanian deadlift, row, down, and up. So join me here, our 30 seconds is beginning. Romanian deadlift, row, down, stand it up. Squeeze the shoulder blades around your spine, let it back down, squeeze the glutes. So we are squeezing. We are really focused on squeezing. Keeping that core engaged. Squeeze the glutes. Last one, row, down, and stand. Now we're just gonna go into a reverse grip row. So your palms are gonna be facing away. You're gonna hinge at the hips again. Palms turned out and row. Bringing your hands right into your hips here. Turn to the side so you can see. So you can see my hands are just right above my hips, kind of more at that belly button line. Squeeze. Keep your core engaged. Squeeze the shoulder blades around spine. Last one. Good. Now we're gonna go right into a Romanian deadlift. So again, you might have to hold down lower on the band to really feel that pull. You wanna feel that in the back of your legs, your hamstrings, and your glutes. So lower it down, keeping the hands close, bring it back up. Again, you don't wanna go too fast with this move. You wanna go nice and slow and controlled. Feel it down and squeeze it up. Again, taking this as low as your flexibility allows while you maintain good form. And one more, and then we get 30 seconds. Good, perfect. So we're gonna go through that circuit once more. So rounds 1 and 2 are going to be the same. We're heading into round 2 in about 20 seconds. So we're gonna go back into that hammer curl, squat, down, lower the hammer curl. We're gonna go through that, 30 seconds. So this has been nice. The band has just been hanging out here. How you doing? Grab a drink, dry off, because we are getting ready to go. So those palms face you for that hammer curl, so you turn it in here. Here we go, hammer curl up, squat down, up, down. Hammer. Come on, press through the heels. Don't let yourself fall forward. I know sometimes the band wants to take you forward. Keep it up, sink it down. Press through the heels. Last one, down and lower it. Going into that neutral grip curl, so now palms are away. Go through the full range of motion, down, all the way up, and down. So go ahead and begin here, 30 seconds. Think about your bicep muscle. Breathe out right here. Good. Power is breath, you know. Use your breath as power. I said it wrong. I got all fancy with it and then I went and said it wrong. That was really great. Use your breath as power is what I am saying. Breathe, squeeze it up. Last one. And then we're gonna go into that front squat. So again, the front squat, that weight or the resistance is up in front of you. And this really helps to focus on the quads as well, because you have to control that to keep your chest up. Push through the heels and down. And press. We're starting to sparkle. Are you sparkling? Grab a drink or dry off anytime you need to, and then get right back into it. And squeeze. One more. And then we've got that Romanian deadlift row combo. So bringing the feet in a little bit closer here. Grabbing down low on the band. Lowering it down. Going into that row. Bring it up. Squeeze the behind here. Squeeze the hamstrings down. Squeeze shoulder blades around spine. The one thing you got to remember with this, squeeze. I feel like that's all I've said for this one. Come on, we're almost there. Time for one more. Lower it down. Do that row. Bring it up. Now, just going into a reverse grip row. So again, make sure you're grabbing low down on that band to really get that resistance. Our back muscles are strong. They're a big set of muscles. Down, palms are facing away from you, doing that reverse grip. So again, up above the hips there. Squeezing right around belly button. We're gonna turn to the side just so you can see. We're just hinging at the hips. You've got a slight bend in your knee. Neck is neutral. Last one, and then we've got the Romanian deadlift. So bring those feet in just a little bit here. We're gonna lower down. I'll start from the side so you can see. Slow and controlled squeeze. Remember to keep your hands in close. My hands glide down my legs the whole time. I stop it there, hold it for a second, and squeeze it back up. So lowering it down. Right below my knee is where I stop, and then I bring it back up. My knees are not locked out as I lower or as I stand either, so keep that in mind. Last one, and squeeze. We have made it through rounds 1 and 2, the first circuit. Check it off, we are done. Moving on to our next exercise. I'm gonna show you quickly. Bring that band underneath your feet. We are going to do a sumo squat. So we're gonna lower it down into a sumo squat. Front raise, down, and squeeze it back up. So squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hamstrings. We're gonna get ready. We've got 30 seconds. Here we go. Lower it down, raise, and up. Hold it there for a second. Lift it, down, and up. Down, and up. Keep good form, keep that chest up. Weight is in the heels. We've got time for 2 more. Raise it up, down. Last one. Good. Now we're gonna go just into the sumo squat. So from here, you're gonna take and grab the bottom band. So let this one come down, holding it here so it's wrapped around your feet. If you have the open band, you're just gonna cross them. Sumo squat, let's begin. Down and up. Keeping that chest up. Good. Down and up. Let's do one more, and then we're just gonna go into our front raise. Perfect, so now let the bottom band go. Grabbing that top band, we're gonna bring the feet in close, and you're just gonna raise. Palms are towards the ground here, down and up. Working the deltoids, our shoulder muscles right here. Keep your core engaged. My. One more. Good. Now we're gonna bring it right down to the ground. We're going to do a chest fly, lower it down, close grip press, open it back up. So bring that band right behind your chest, lowering it down to the ground, chest fly, bringing it out and around. When you get to the top, lower it straight down to your body and up. So here we go. Heels pressed into the floor, chest fly, lower it down, press it up, open it back up. Working the chest and the triceps here. Open it, down, press, open. Last one, press it up, open. Good, turn those palms out, just going into a chest press now. So palms are away from you, towards that wall in front of you, down and up. Elbows bent, you press them up straight to the ceiling and back down. Don't forget to breathe out right here at the top as you press. Next exercise is gonna be that close grip press. Come on, you've got this. Keep pressing. One more. Good, close grip press. Palms facing each other now. Really gonna be working, we're gonna be working the chest, but we're also gonna be working the triceps with the close grip press. So here we go. Down and up. Good. And press. Press it up. Good. Breathe. Press it up. Lower down. Almost there, you've got it. One more. Whew. The arms are shaking. Amazing. We have 30 seconds, so bring it on up. 30 seconds of recovery. Grab a drink, dry off. We're gonna go back into that sumo squat. So get your feet into position here. Wide stance, sumo squat down, front raise, and then up. Down, raise, down, up. Squeeze the glutes, push through the heels. And up. Keep that core engaged the whole time, thinking belly button to spine. Down and up. You're doing it. Last one. Good. Now, just onto the sumo squat. So let this band go. Grab the lower band. Here we go. Down, press through the heels and lift. This just gives us a little bit more resistance when we have that lower band. And you know, our legs are big muscles, so we can really work them heavy. Down and up. Keep your chest up. Don't fall forward with the band. Keep it up. That front raise will be next. Good, last one. Down and up. Let that lower band go. Grabbing the top band, we're just gonna walk the feet in because we've got our front raise. 30 seconds, let's begin. Controlled up, controlled down. Keep that chest up. Oh, you're doing it, come on. We're halfway through round number 4. You're almost halfway through this workout. Good, last one. Perfect. Bring that band out from under your feet. Get it around right behind your chest, lowering it back down for our chest fly into close grip press. Bring it back. Here we go, opening wide, bringing it up, lowering it down, press it back up, push towards that ceiling, open it up. Good, press. Working the chest here, working the triceps and chest here. Good. Last one, and then we're gonna go into a chest press. So from here, elbows bent, palms facing that wall in front of you. Press it up. Good. Press it up towards the sky. We are shaking. I told you these little innocent bands are gonna make you feel so powerful and strong. Keep going. Then we've got that close grip press. Last one. All right, close grip press. Turn the palms to face you. Keep them close to your sides, gliding down your body and pressing back up. Here we go. Down. When you have that hinge at the elbow there and then that press, that is what works that tricep muscle. So lowering it down, oh, you feel it. Press it up, you got the shake. Almost there. Keep it up. Oh, you're doing it. Last one. Good, and then you've got that break. Perfect. All right. Bring it back on up. Let me show you what we've got going on next. We're gonna do a standing kickback. So we're gonna do one leg and then we're gonna do the other leg. You can do the right leg first. I'm gonna do this leg first because it's in front here so you can see. Hold the band up at your chest. You don't lift your leg up high here. You're gonna take it in, kick it back. So we're really gonna be working on balance here as well as working the back of that leg. So join me here. Our 30 seconds has begun. Slight bend in the knee that you are standing on. Bringing it in, kicking it back. Again, this isn't about going high here. Nice and low. Kicking it back, working the glutes and the hamstring. Press. And if you need to hold on to something when you do this, you can use one hand and hold on to the bands as well. Last one. Good. Switching it on over right away. Going into that next side. I'll turn forward this time so you can see from this way. One side is always a little bit stronger in the balancing act. Just try to keep that weight evenly distributed here as you kick it back on this front leg.
Say my name, stay with me till the stars fade away and your scars don't.
Last one.
Say my name, stay with me till the
Good.
stars fade
Now I'm going to show you the next exercise. For this, you're going to take the band, wrap it around. So right above your knees. Take one side, hook it into that loop, grab it. If you have the open bands, you're just going to make an X there with that. So standing up, we're going to do side lateral leg lifts here. Standing side lifts. Oh my. Keep that chest up. And once this exercise is over, just keep the band because we're going to go straight into the other side. Good. Last one. Shake it out for just a second. Going right into that other side. Let's go. And keeping that band close above the top of your knee. If it's up too high, you're not going to feel as much resistance, and you definitely don't want it on your knees either. So keep it just right above the knees there. Keeping your chest up. Slight bend in the knee that is on the ground. Really working that outer thigh. Almost there. One more. Good. We're gonna bring it right down to the ground now for a seated row. So bring it on down. Put the band underneath your feet. Here, we're gonna do in a single arm row. So just sit up nice and tall, row. So you'll wanna grab pretty low on the band because again, the back is a strong muscle group right into your hip here. So keep it low and squeeze. Shoulder blade around spine. Almost there. We're gonna stay right in this position and switch it on over. Good, last one. Grab it with that other hand. And here we go. Try to get it even where you grab so we're working even on both sides. Don't let your shoulders round, fall forward. Sitting up, use good posture here. Belly button to spine, think about that. Full range of motion. Squeeze. Good. Last one. Oh, yes, amazing. We get a short break and we're gonna go right back into that. So bring it on up. Going back into that standing kick back. Again, small move. Let's get that band ready so we will be ready to go. Get every penny out of this 30 seconds. Bring the band up to your chest. Get your balance. Take that leg back. Bend it in. Kick it back. And again, if this is challenging, don't even bother with the band. Just take the band off and you can use without the band and you will still feel that glute and hamstring activate there. And it also will help you work on your balance as well. Again, if you need to hold on to something, use one hand here with the band and press it back. Good, one more, then just switch sides. Perfect, switch it over. You are doing amazing. We're almost through to the abs section here. Here we go. Burning out the legs right now. Keep your core engaged, keep your chest up. I love that you're also getting a little bit of an arm workout by holding the band as you kick it back. That's why, ooh, bands are like a 2-for-1. Last one. Good, now we're gonna bring that band. Again, right above the knees, quickly getting into position so we don't miss out on any of our time. Crossing one side of the band into that loop, pulling it over, getting it above the knees, and let's go. Again, you don't have to take this leg wide. And if you've got enough resistance on there, you won't be able to. But you can do this without the band as well. You will still feel it right along here and then the outside of your glute. Slight bend in this knee on the ground. Chest is up. We're just gonna switch it right over to the other side. I know our 10 seconds has kind of disappeared as we have to finagle our way into the bands. All right, next side, let's switch it right over, get right into it. Then we're gonna bring it straight to the ground for that seated single arm row. It burns out so good. Keep it up. Almost there, last one. Good, bring it right down to the ground, bring the band around your feet. Here we go, band right under your feet, holding on to both sides of the band with one arm. Sit up nice and tall here, keep that core engaged, row it in. And row, keep that chest up. You can even do this with your back against the wall if you really need to help focus on your posture. Keep that hand low, keep that arm bent, that elbow squeeze, bringing that hand into your hip. One more and then switch sides right away. This is the last exercise here. Bring it over before we go into abs. But abs is only one time through, 5 exercises. Man, 30 minutes goes by quick. And look what you've just accomplished. And we're almost to the end. Don't leave yet. I'm telling you, the abs, it burns out so good. But seriously, amazing. I'm so glad that you pushed play today. Keep squeezing. Last one, good. Take a quick break. We're gonna bring it back up for a few of the exercises for our core and for our abs. This first exercise, again, you can do this without the band if you need to. We're gonna do a side bend. So we're gonna bend it over and up, over and up. So you can do it without the band. If not, put the band underneath just one leg. Hold on to the band. You can hold down lower if you need, depends on how much resistance you want. We're gonna lower it down a little bit more and then back up. This isn't a big movement, so keep it nice and controlled. Think about you're standing in front, there's a wall here and there's a wall behind you. You only have this much to move. You're not falling forward, you're not leaning back, you are straight. Letting those fingertips slide along the leg. Really feeling it in the obliques. Good, last one. Switching it on over. And let's begin. Stand up tall, keep your shoulders up. Again, you really want to focus on keeping good form with this exercise. next exercise we're gonna do is a standing ab crunch. Last one. Good. All right, let me show you the next exercise. So we're gonna take the bands out. You're gonna hold them taut. So you don't want the band here. You wanna keep it tight. You don't want to have to pull them out, but keep it tight. And we're gonna take and crunch it up. So you're gonna bring that knee. Breathe out right here. Keeping that foot parallel to the floor. I'm just turning each side so you can see alternating legs. Think about that core working. Just bringing that knee up. Good. Whew. Last two exercises, we're gonna bring it down to the ground. One more on each side. Last one. Good. Bring it down to the ground. This time you are gonna hold the band with your hands, and you're also gonna bring your feet in to the band. So both feet, both hands are in the band. We're gonna bring it down for plank. So getting both feet in, you can do this on your hands and knees. You're just gonna tap your toes from side to side here on your knees. If you were in the plank, you're gonna bring it up. Feet are a little bit wider here, and you're gonna just tap it from side to side. It's a small move, but you are really feeling it. Keeping the shoulders over the elbows, really working the core, small movement. Again, you can be on your knees for this. One more each side. Good, lower it down. All right, last 30 seconds. Grab that band. We're gonna do a Russian twist, but we're gonna keep our feet on the floor. So put the bands underneath your feet. This is not gonna be the quick movement. It's gonna be nice and slow. So hold that band taut again, and we're gonna take it in both hands, sitting up nice and tall. The lower you take it, the more challenging this will be. So here we go. Just twist it side, center, other side. Good. 30 seconds. Oh my, this is so challenging, so effective. Again, less intense, you're sitting that up and pulling. Keep going, a few more reps. One more each side. Last one. You did it. You just completed that 30-minute full body strength workout. Amazing job. I'm so proud of you. You're not quite done. You know, you gotta go get some dessert. Stretch it out if you are done with your workouts for today. If not, there's another workout right there for you, and I will see you over there. Thanks for working out with me today, and I will see you there.